back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. I live in Louisiana, and I am so grateful that you stopped by for a visit today. So why don't you grab yourself a drink, maybe a snack, and a project to work on, and let's visit. Hey friends, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We had a beautiful day here in Monroe, Louisiana. I'm drinking the most delicious coffee. It is called cheesecake. Oh gosh, what was it? Hold on a minute. Let me take a sip while I think about it. Cheesecake Delight. It was Cheesecake Delight. It is a K-cup from the box that Lisa sent me that I'm trying all this month. I'm sampling. I did miss a couple of days. One day because my stomach was upset, and another day because I needed to get in the bed real quick and didn't want, you know. So anyway, but I'm sampling these coffees, and so far they have all been very delish. It's a sample box from Amazon, and the name of the company is Two Rivers. They probably have more than one, I don't know, but there's all kinds of sample boxes on Amazon that you can get if you want to try different flavors of coffee without committing to like a whole package of one or something. But this is a stone cold Cheesecake Delight, and I had just a drop of creamer and a drop of milk. That's all I had, and so I added that in here. We are so out of everything. We desperately need to go to the grocery store. Anyway, I'm recording this late Sunday night for Monday morning's video. So it will be Monday when this video comes out. But anyway, I hope you all had a great weekend and looking forward to having a wonderful week. We had such a beautiful day here. Oh, it was beautiful. The sky was just so pretty. Blue is, oh, it looked like a painting. It was just so pretty. And I enjoyed getting out a little bit. I went to Five Below, and I will have a video on that later in the week, walking around Five Below and just looking at everything and anything. And then first I went to Sonic and got a drink, and then I went to Five Below, and then I went to Dollar Tree after that and picked up a Coke and a root beer to have here at the house for on days that I don't have tea, so I'll still have something to drink, because that not having anything to drink is for the birds. So anyway, my pinky's like ice cold right now. I mean, I'm not cold. It's just that pinky, I just don't know. The other day when Miss Curry came to pick me up, when she came in the door, that's the first thing she noticed was my pinky was white, and she grabbed it just trying to warm it up. It'll go away on its own in a minute, but right now it has no blood in there. The white means no blood flow, and that's very painful. Like everything is just closed off. And I was trying to see what that purple is on me. Everything's just closed off in there, and that is very painful when the blood can't flow through. But in a moment, it will open back up and rush. The blood will rush back in. So that is scary when that does happen, because you never know if it's going to open back up or not, because sometimes it don't, right? So anyway, hopefully it'll do something in a minute, because it's hurting me right now. I do go Tuesday to the doctor to get my stitches out of my hand. And I will be glad, because I have bumped that so many times. It has hurt me so many times when I bump it. That I'm sitting here trying to crochet with numb fingers, like with no feeling in them. I can't do it in a minute. I gotta warm up. I gotta, just give me a moment. Let me put my hand around this hot coffee. I can't crochet with my finger like that numb. But anyway, guys, what was I saying? I don't know. Bear with me. Oh, so I did have a nice day out. I forgot what the last thing I said was. And I think it was something after I talked about going to town. But I had a nice day out. Big Daddy stayed home. His knees are hurting him so bad. He knew he couldn't walk or do anything. So, I didn't try to go and get any groceries because, and actually I went through Walmart online this morning and picked some groceries for a pickup. But then Big Daddy never did say anything that he wanted, and so I didn't ever send it through. So, yeah, and I didn't go to Walmart to get any groceries because I knew that, I just wouldn't be able to handle doing that. Picking stuff up, putting it in the buggy, and then picking it up and putting it on the counter, and then, putting it in the car, and then bringing it in. Or bring it, we do have a wagon that we use to get things out of the car and bring up to the house, but you still have to make back and forth trips, so, I actually have Dakota's wagon that he got for his very first birthday. It's a Little Tykes wagon, and we use that wagon for everything. That sucker's 31 years old. Works great. Seeing if I can get that pinky to work now. It don't seem to want to. Big Daddy and I recorded some videos tonight, and they will be come out throughout the week. So, not everything comes out on the same day. I got to spread them out. So, we recorded a couple videos, and they'll be coming out, later in the week. We'll just see what days they get scheduled for. I don't know. And then tonight, Big Daddy and I watched the Yarn Addicts live replay. And I tell you what, I was just laughing at his mama for getting on to him. He had opened something and kind of threw the box or the trash, I guess to the floor. And it didn't go to the garbage can because it was too far away from what I gathered. And she was just getting on to him, and I was laughing so hard. I was like, you get him. She didn't like what he did. That was so funny. But yeah, if you hadn't checked out the Yarn Addict, please do. Oh, I'm supposed to be slip stitching, not making a crochet right here. But yeah, please check his channel out. He is cute as he can be. Let's see. So what do you guys have coming up this week? What's your plans? What you got going on this week? I have a doctor's appointment to get stitches out, and so I'll be glad to do that. I'm so scared I'm just gonna hurt them stitches. But they look good. They really look good, and it's not infected or anything like that. I don't know where I got this purple on this hand. I had some purple on this hand, remember? But now I got purple on this hand. I ain't had surgery over here. I was like, what? Did I wipe that off on my hand? I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Goodness. Okay, I'm not all together tonight, am I? Sorry about that. I'm just a little off tonight. Well, There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this project. So if, you know, you're just tuning in, you don't know what's going on here, you're not the only one. I don't either. I don't know what's going on either. I'm just crocheting and running my mouth, okay? That's two things I enjoy doing. Yeah, I run my mouth. So anyway, I'm crocheting on a baby blanket that will be a gift to one of Big Daddy's co-workers for her grandbaby. And then what I'm doing is answering questions that were left in the comments. And so I go through and look at all the comments and write down any questions and try to answer them in the video. So if you have a question, just leave it in the comments and hopefully I will find that and see it and we can talk about it. Big Daddy has a doctor's appointment this week too, and I'm thinking, no, mine's Tuesday, his is Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about all that, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I don't know. I'm confused about what I'm doing and where I was going and what I was supposed to do. We had such a beautiful day with great weather, and then tonight is chilly as can be. Like, I'm cold, Phoebe's cold, but I have my electric blanket around me, so, and she has her heater on over there by her. Okay, there we go. Oh, friends, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And just understanding that I'm not all together tonight. I don't know, you might think I'm never all together, but I try. I do try. But tonight, I don't know, maybe I didn't try hard enough. I don't feel like I'm all together. But anyway, we drink some more of this cheesecake. So I have questions wrote down here for us to talk about. I was so frustrated with my computer. I was trying to scroll down through the comments and whatever I was doing, and keep in mind I'm scrolling like this. You know, I'm using two different hands to be able to click and scroll, and it kept jumping around and jumping back to the dashboard of my channel. And so then I pulled up the video itself and was trying to just go through under the video to read the questions. It kept doing the same thing. It just kept jumping to another website. It was aggravating. I was getting really aggravated at it. I think my patience has run low, but I know better than to pray for patience, so don't worry. But I think my patience is running low on a lot of things. And, you know, there's things going on with me that are frustrating, that I'm just not completely happy about. But it's nothing I can change. There's nothing I can do about it. But just trying to figure out what I need to do. And I don't know what that is. But losing this finger has made a very significant impact on my life. It really has. I know I act all chipper and like everything's hunky-dory, but it's really not. It's really not, friends. I'm struggling, okay? It's hard. I'm trying to make the best of it. and just move forward and do, do what I need to do. But it's really impacted my life a lot, losing that finger in so many ways. I don't know. I just got to figure things out, I guess. And that's not always easy to do. I think it may take me a while. But I have been frustrated because I can't do, things that I want to do. And I know each time I have to give up things and change my way of doing things and such, but it's getting harder to do that. Like, it really is getting hard to just recreate the way you do things all the time. And I really needed that finger. But I just gotta make the best of it. Not saying that it ain't hard, because it is. So anyway, let's just jump into some questions. I don't know, I'm feeling so off, weird. So let's just jump into some questions. So somebody asked me, was Sissy and Sassy from the same litter? No, but they were together at the shelter, and the lady said that they were bonded and they had to go as a pair, which they're not. They would have been fine to leave separately. But I'm glad that we got both of them. But they could have went separately to different homes. But anyway, I love them both, and I'm glad we have both of them. Sissy doesn't have a tail at all, and Sassy has a partial piece of a tail. So, Sissy is like a Manx cat with no tail. And then Sassy has a little bit of a tail. Janae, I guess that's how you say your name. Jayne. I would say that Janae. That's the way we would say it in Louisiana. Anyway, yes, I would be happy to get that photo for you if you just give me the information. She has some relatives that got married in Shreveport, and she wanted me to get a photo for her of the building, and I sure will. You just get that information to me about what building it is, and I would be more than happy to take some photos of that for you. See, the colors come back in my hand, but it's still just really numb. Which, that hand is numb anyway. It's the hand that feels like it's got scotch tape all over it. But I'm just trying to do it. So somebody asked about me and Big Daddy. How do we get along? Well, each day's different. Honestly, he gets on my nerves every day. Every day, I mean, gets on my nerves. And guess what? I get on his nerves too. Sometimes I do it on purpose. But I get on his nerves too. We get on each other's nerves. All the time. But at the end of the day, was it really that important that he took the candy wrapper, the Kiss candy, and rolled it up in a little ball, and it ended up on the floor for me to pick up? I said, he can't have any more candy kisses. I did, and I took the bag and hid it in here at my desk, because I'm so sick and tired of him rolling up the little wrapper of the little metal wrapper, the foil wrapper of the Hershey Kisses. He rolls them up in a little ball, and then they end up in the floor. for me to come along and have to clean up. So I said, no more. That was the last time I'm picking those up. He can't have any more, and I won't be buying any more. If I buy any more, they're coming to my desk and it will be hidden. So yeah, he gets on my nerves. But I get on his nerves too. And like I said, sometimes I get on his nerves on purpose because I'm bored. I don't have anything to do except aggravate him. So sometimes that's my entertainment. So aggravating. Good God, I hope he don't watch this video. Yeah. He's a good man. He really is, but he's a man. Sorry to any of the gentlemen out there who are watching. But yeah. I don't know. I made a commitment to him. I guess he made a commitment to me. Put up with each other no matter what. I don't know. We do get along for the most part. I just like to annoy him. And I think he likes to annoy me too. I do, so whatever. I love spending time with him. Like our trips to Shreveport, I just love being with him. On the weekends, I just love that he's home with me. Not that we do anything that wonderful or, that, fun. Saturday, I slept all day. He probably dozed off and on the couch, the love seat there in the den. He probably fall asleep, wake up, watch TV, and fall asleep, wake up, watch TV. And then today, he was hurting really bad today, just in a lot of pain. And so he didn't feel like doing anything today whatsoever. I did get up and clean the house. I got up this morning, I went straight to the bathroom, and then I cleaned the bathroom. Cleaned the toilet, cleaned the sink, wiped everything down. I went to the laundry room and got the dustpan and broom, went back in there, emptied the dog's water. And, I did that actually before I cleaned the sink. And then, swept in there, did everything that needed to be done in there. And then I, mopped the bathroom and emptied the bathroom garbage, and so the bathroom was done. And so then I came and sat down, out of breath and about to drop dead. But I came and sat down and rested for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, I got to get this parlor cleaned. So I got up and tried to clear off my desk, clear off some things that had ended up on that piano. Swept and did the cat litter, and then mopped in here, and then I sat back down and rested, caught my breath, and when I saw that I wasn't fixing to die, I got back up and I went in there to the living room and dining room. I swept. I wiped off the dining table, just to be wiping it off, and cleaned the coffee station. And then I mopped there. And then I sat down for a minute. And then I got up enough energy to sweep the kitchen and mop over the kitchen. And then I was done. Like I was dragging. I had to force myself to do those last few things. I was dragging by then, just barely hanging on. And so I came in here and sat down. I hadn't had anything to drink. I didn't have any tea. And I didn't want Big Daddy to get up and go in there and do it because his knees are hurting him so bad. That bone grinding on bone, and I can hear his knees popping. So I said, hey, I'm going to go to the store. I had to go get something to drink. And I kind of paused to see if he wanted to go, but he didn't act like he did. So I went on. Went to Sonic and got me something to drink. And then I ended up going to Five Below. And I ended up stopping at Dollar General on the way home to get me. I was like, well, if I go home and there's still no tea, I still ain't gonna have anything to drink. So I got me a Coke and a root beer cream soda to have here for when I don't have anything to have any tea. And then tonight, me and Big Daddy recorded some videos, and we watched some YouTubes. Like I said, we watched one, The Yarn Addict, and then it was time for him to go to bed, because he's got to get up and go to work. So he did my medicines and my tube, and then he went to bed. So here I am, crocheting with you guys now. Somebody was asking about, is it possible for me to get an esophagus transplant? I don't think they do those here. That would have to be some big city type thing, and yeah, it's not gonna happen. So I don't think that's possible. I don't even know if that's a true thing, but they wouldn't be doing that here. Okay, so wash my crochet items. Well, I do normally wash my crochet items before I give them to a person, as if it's a gift. Now, if it's something I crocheted and somebody ends up wanting it and I give it to them, it wasn't washed before I gave it to them. But if I'm giving it as a gift, I most certainly do wash that. And so I was thinking about this blanket, though. I have been thinking about that. Like, I don't have baby soap. So I think I will just wash it, and then I would tell the grandmother if, you know, she might want to just rewash it in whatever soap they're using for the baby. I know they make baby laundry soaps, right? It's been so long, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they do. It seems like they do. So I think we'll just let her know that they might want to rewash it and whatever. But Sassy has touched this blanket and been on it and such, so I do want to wash it before I pass it to someone, and then they can rewash it in whatever soap they're using for the baby. Because I doubt they're using ours, because we're using the cheapest laundry detergent we can find. Okay, and then somebody was asking about why don't I get a caregiver, because I can't afford one. I can't afford a caregiver. Yeah, our insurance isn't going to pay for it. They're paying for this home health just to come and check my temperature. They're not paying for them to do anything else. That's not what home health does, and I guess I don't know. I can't afford they're not going to pay for a caregiver. That's something I'd have to pay out of pocket on my own. And yeah, caregivers make, you know, pretty good money. And I just can't pay somebody like more than what Big Daddy makes per hour. And I can't pay somebody like the same he makes. I mean, because, you know, we got bills to pay. So yeah, I can't afford a caregiver. Okay, so somebody was asking about YouTube ads. Okay, so the way YouTube ads works is at the beginning of videos and during the middle of videos, there'll be an ad to pop up, unless you have like the YouTube subscription where you don't get ads or ad blockers or something like that, you know. Otherwise, you get ads to pop up and it gives you the option to skip. But I do encourage you to just let it play for just a second, you know, just let it play. You don't have to watch the whole ads, but just let it play. And I'm just saying this for all YouTubers. Just let that play for a quick moment before you click that skip. Because it does help the YouTuber out. And let me just tell you, YouTubers are not, they're putting in work to put out YouTube videos. They really are. And, you know, just coming up with content, filming the video, editing the video, and everything that they have to do to get videos out there. I know they would appreciate the support. So any YouTuber that you watch, I'm not saying that just for my channel, I'm saying all YouTubers. If an ad pops up, just give it a moment, please, just to support them for their efforts, because I know they've put in work to get that video up there. So they deserve some kind of ad revenue. So advertisements pay to be on your YouTube video. She was asking how that works, and I don't know, but anyway. So YouTubers do make a little money from that, and I'm very grateful that they do, because mine comes in very handy with all my out-of-pocket formula and medical supplies. My YouTube income helps cover all those things. So Blue Cross Blue Shield doesn't cover my formula at all, and they do cover a percentage of my medical supplies, and then I have to pay a percentage, and then but they don't, it's not enough to last you the whole month, and so then the rest of it you have to buy out of pocket. And so insurance is just such a scam. Because this insurance is expensive. It's not any kind of cheap insurance, okay? They're holding out a chunk out of Big Daddy's check to pay for this insurance. Oh. Okay, so what was I talking about? Deborah. I live in northeast Louisiana. We're across the top of the state and in the corner close to Mississippi. Well, we're actually probably closer to Mississippi than we are like Shreveport. Where are you going, Phoebe? Sometimes I really have to concentrate to get this done. But, I mean, I'm pleased with how my crocheting's going. It's going, you know. And sometimes I do get a rhythm and get a little speed up. And sometimes I don't. But it's okay. Just crocheting the best that I can. There we go. Mandy asked about Big Daddy's coin collection. She was saying, does he collect any coins? Yes, he does. He collects foreign coins too. He has, you know, coins from different countries or what have you. And then he has, you know, lots of U.S. coins too. But he does have foreign coins that's foreign to us. Okay, so I was talking about how the other day I was frustrated that I couldn't do stuff myself, and I was having to depend on him and having to wait on him to come do stuff for me, such as open the dishwasher. And Mandy told me that she puts a piece of tape over the latch or something, opens the latch and puts a piece of tape. I'm not really sure. Our dishwasher doesn't have a latch. You just pull it real hard to open it and then just push it hard close to close it. So there's no tape that's going to help me do that. So I can't open the dishwasher when I'm, at home by myself. There's no latch or anything. It's just a, kind of a, not really a handle, but there's kind of a place you can just kind of slip your hand up and pull. And I never even thought about that dishwasher not having any kind of latch, but it doesn't. I guess when you push it closed, it's closed. But yeah, you reach up under it and pull it out. And, yeah, I just can't do that. There's so many things that are, like that are affecting my life that I'm finding I can't do, I'm trying not to get too frustrated, but sometimes it's just too much. It is. Sometimes it's too much. Oh, so Sarah was talking about she had a spine. I was telling about when I had that spinal fluid leak. Sarah says she had a spinal fluid leak, but it was from a bone spur. I never knew that could happen. So thanks for telling me about that, Sarah. Not that I have bone spurs in my back or anything like that, but it's just good to know that that can happen. Wow. I bet that was pretty painful and pretty bad. Ugh. And Ellen, yesterday I was telling about our garbage. Sometimes we don't get the garbage out there because Big Daddy just can't get the can out to the road. I can't get the can out to the road either. And we've both failed at times trying to do that. And so I did call the garbage company and told them that we're disabled. And did they offer any kind of help? And she said, yes, I'll put it on the tablet. I'll put it by your name so that they can get the can for you. And I told her, sometimes we might get it out there. Like if Zeke comes and does it, we'll get it out there. But some days we might just not be able to. And so on the times that we have missed getting it out there, they don't get it. So she said they do offer that service to come up closer to your house to get it, but so far that hadn't worked out for us. It'd be nice if it did, but it hasn't. Our garbage runs on Wednesday mornings, and so we try to get it out there, get all the garbage on Tuesdays gathered up, and then get it out there on Wednesday morning. Or if Zeke happens to come down on Tuesday, I get him to take it out there on Tuesday. And then our garbage can just sits out there on the road until like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or whenever. Because we just sometimes just can't get it back up to the house either. Look at there. That's a rhythm going there, right? I'll probably mess up now that I said that. Look at there. I'm very thankful that I'm still able to crochet. It's taken some getting used to, and I'm not fully sure that this is the same way that I'll continue to crochet, because it may change once the stitches are out and the hand heals up some more, and I can figure out a different way. Plus I got to figure out a way to chain and all that kind of stuff, right? And so what was I saying? I'm very thankful that I can crochet, and I'm just thank God that I can, you know, that with God all things are possible. And so, yes, I praise God that I can crochet. I just don't know what I would do if I couldn't. I mean, I guess I'd find something else to do, but I would miss it terribly. Terribly. Well, guys, I just feeling off tonight. Like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't even made a video. I feel like this video has just been cray-cray. I feel like this video has just been crazy because I'm just like losing my train of thought, and yeah, I probably shouldn't have even tried to make a video tonight. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. I love you all so much. Y'all really mean a lot to me. You really do.